are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Wear Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
Do you experience pain, tingling, numbness, freezing, or burning in the hands and feet? Does your balance feel off? Tired of sleepless nights? You may suffer from neuropathy. Dr. Andrea may be able to help. Neuropathy is a serious disease where nerves begin to break down, leading to balance problems and other complications. Our program addresses the causes, not just the symptoms. See if you qualify for our neuropathy program at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Schedule a consult with Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic, 701-672-1300. Hornstein Family Chiropractic, where chiropractic care is a family affair.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
Turnaround, cute designs, and so many options. It's totally made for you. Comfy Vibes Co. Fast, trendy, custom, yours. Check us out at comfyvibesco.com.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wahpeton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Johnson with the home run, just about to straight away center field.
Good Friday afternoon and Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome to Wahpeton, North Dakota. It's the home of the Lady Huskies today as they take on the visitors from Devil's Lake. The Firebirds are in town for some North Dakota. There you go. Just push that one again. There you go. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Noel Ackroth. Noel's pushing buttons for the first time today. First time this year, right?
Yes.
That's all right, man. Joe Schreiner, Noel Ackroth. We're going to make the call for you today here on Three Borders Sports Network. And thanks for those of you joining us on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28, our own dedicated channel on Red River Communications about any time we go live. And also this broadcast is brought to you in part by Red River Communications, internet with a human touch. And once again, everybody, our Yield Advantage pregame show. I am Joe Schreiner. He is Noel Ackroth. Noel's going to produce today's show and do some color commentary for me today, too. Keep me online. And Noel, Happy New Year, my friend.
Happy New Year. It's great to be here. And I guess my fingers got a little tongue-tied, and I'm going to put this mouse away and use the trackpad.
See, I am the same way. I don't like using the mouse when I'm on the computer, but I like the trackpad much better. But that's all right, man.
Speaking from experience, I'm gonna learn on the fly.
No, you're doing fine. You've done it before, and you're going to do it again. You're actually going to be. We were discussing off air. You're going to be here alone pretty soon, here, aren't you? You're going to be piloting this ship while I'm over in Breckenridge, I think.
Girls basketball next Friday.
Yeah.
I believe you and I have boys basketball on Thursday. No. Yeah, Thursday here.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, busy week next week on Three Borders.
Northern Cass will be in Wahpeton.
Yeah, that's right. All right, well, let's talk about today, though, Noel. Today we got the 2-3 Lady Huskies taking on the Firebirds. They come in at 3-3. The Huskies are 1-1 in Region 1. They've played some Region 1 action. Where vice versa, I should say, Devil's Lake has not played a Region 2 game yet. They've played outside their region, and they've played some AA schools as well. So a little bit of a different start to the season for both teams.
This is always kind of a fun one when Devil's Lake comes to town, or when the Huskies have to travel to Devil's Lake, because it's kind of like the old EDC.
Yep.
And the Firebirds are coming off of a win against another old EDC opponent, possibly a rival, I would say, in Grand Forks Red River, and they won that one against Red River.
Yep.
So they're starting to feel pretty good about their season. A little bit of a slow start, but they're righting the ship, so today should be an excellent matchup.
And we'll talk about it with Coach Watson, too, but you and I talked about it a little bit ahead of time here. Brodina comes in. She's a former All-Stater, last year second-team All-Stater. She's a two-time All-State tournament team member. She's a pretty good, darn good ball player.
She had an outstanding state tournament 2 years ago when the Devil's Lake Firebirds were state champs with their girls team.
Yep. So we're looking forward to that. We'll talk to Coach Watson about that here. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we're going to take a break. And when we come back, we'll have more here on Three Borders Sports Network and our Yield Advantage pregame show right after these.
We start our day with a purpose. To care for each other. Beyond hospital or clinic walls. Helping people feel seen and heard. Because family, friends, and community mean everything to us.
This is who we are, and this is what we care about.
Hey there! So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make
cha-ching
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4 crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage is a precision planning sales and service center for the Southern Red River Valley. As we continue our pregame show here, we're now joined by head coach of the Wahpeton Lady Huskies, Brian Watson. B-Dub, good afternoon, sir.
Happy New Year, sir.
Happy New Year to you, too, as well, and hopefully you had a good holiday and things are going all right.
I did. It's a new year, so I'm happy.
That's good.
Get a fresh start.
It is. 2026. Here we go. All right, you're taking off here again. No school today, but there was a basketball game here scheduled today against Devil's Lake. Devil's Lake making the trip down here. You got an afternoon matinee game here for the girls today.
Good that they're making the trip down here instead of us making the trip up there, as the boys will be doing tomorrow. So, yeah, it's going to be a good game. It's a good matchup for us, a good, non-region matchup. They play some of these schools that, have had a lot of success in Division A, and, Devils Lake having a decent season so far. They're a little bit different team than they were last year. I think they lost 5 seniors, but got a good core group back and one of the best players in the state in Tylee Brodina.
All right, so there you go. You got a little bit of a preview there from Coach Watson. Now let's just talk a little bit more about the X's and O's, Coach. You and Justin Klein, the head coach of the Firebirds, have spent some time together, very familiar with each other and the teams going back to the EDC days. I know you're pretty good friends. What are you looking forward here, and what do you talk? You mentioned Tylee Brodina. What else you got to look forward to here against the Firebirds today?
Well, we know that they're gonna bring pressure. They're gonna bring it in a lot of different ways. They'll bring it in full court. They'll bring it in half court. They might play a dozen different defenses today. We just have to be ready for everything that they're going to throw at us, and we've got to take care of the basketball. We've got to limit Brodina as much as we can, and then we've got to try and keep Brown off the boards. She's pretty good inside, gets them a lot of extra possessions. So we just have to play a good, clean basketball. There's times where we have played, well in certain parts of the game, but then we're missing, 1 or 2 pieces, and that results in, something that's not a win for us. So we have to try and put together a full game and see if we can get all those little things together going for us here today.
And I know you've talked about it before, too. You've got 3 seniors that you've got on the squad, and sometimes they all are on the floor at the same time. Sometimes they're not. But then there's times where you've got a bunch of youngsters on the court. And right now, Piper Nelson, one of them, and Claire Woods, the other, an 8th grader and a sophomore, respectively, doing some scoring for the Lady Huskies here so far this season.
Yeah, I think right now, I think maybe at the beginning of the season we were going to kind of see, who was really going to score for us, and we thought those 2 girls would, but they get a big chunk of the scoring here, so we'll see if they can continue to carry us tonight. It's nice to have young kids because you have some young talent that's coming up, but you also have to deal with some growing pains and some learning curves and things like that. So far they're off to a good start here, and we'll see if we can, like I said, put together a good, complete game on the offensive end of the floor.
All right, the Lady Huskies 1-1 coming into region action here after tonight's game. Of course, Devils Lake up in Region 2, but after tonight's game now next week, Brian, you start in Region 1, and things are going to get a little bit more serious as we get later on into the season.
Yeah, I mean, this will be a good game for us to kind of prep for a lot of region games coming up here. Like I said, they're going to play a bunch of different defenses. We may be able to get some different combinations on the floor and see how we can use them and see how girls handle certain types of pressure, some of this pressure that we're going to see as we start to pick up region games here in the new year.
All right, B-Dub, good luck this afternoon here as you guys take on the Firebirds from Devils Lake. Coming up shortly right here on Three Borders Sports Network. Thanks, B-Dub.
Thanks, Joe. I appreciate it.
All right, we'll be right back after these commercial breaks, right after this with more.
Having the right insurance team will change the way you view insurance. Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm. My staff and I believe insurance is a tool that can help you plan for what can go wrong so you can focus and invest in what can go right.
Amanda and her team are dedicated to serving you and the community. They are local, committed, and a trusted insurance team. See why they've been voted Best Insurance Agency 7 years and counting.
Come see us. We'd love a chance to work with you too.
Smith Motors in Wahpeton, our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience, featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great, and if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town.
Welcome back to Wahpeton High School, everybody. You are watching the Lady Huskies. They will be hosting the Devils Lake Firebirds here in North Dakota Class A basketball Region 1 versus Region 2 action here today. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Noel Eckroth. You're watching the Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage is the precision planning sales and service center for the Southern Red River Valley. This broadcast also brought to you in part by Red River Communications and Internet with a Human Touch. And Noel, we're looking forward to a good one. You mentioned off air there after we heard you had just had a chance to hear Coach Watson's opening comments. You kind of thought it's going to be a little bit of a chess match between the two coaches today.
Yeah, Devils Lake liking to change defenses, and they're probably going to come out with a press. Always a good idea on the road, getting off the bus, get your girls active early, get them into a press, but possibly a couple different presses. And we know Coach Watson likes to switch up the defenses as well, especially coming out of timeouts. He really uses that tactic very effectively to put the girls in a good position.
Well, they're coming in again. Lady Huskies at 2-3. The Devils Lake Firebirds at 3-3. And again, Brodina is one to watch, as we talked about. Coach Watson even mentioned it in his pregame interview. And then, of course, for the Lady Huskies, you've got Piper Nelson and Claire Woods just taking off here very well offensively for the Lady Huskies this season.
It's a nice 1-2 punch in the post and from the point guard position.
Yeah, Piper has 38 points, I believe. And then in Valley City, she had 38 points in the last two games, I think, is what I'm trying to say. She had 20 points against Valley City, 4 threes, a couple of rebounds, a steal, and a couple of assists. And that's going to wrap up our Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage is the Precision Sales and Service Center for the Southern Red River Valley. And then we're going to have our starting lineups brought to you by Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Your journey to wellness awaits you. Your journey begins here at Hornstein Family Chiropractic, our starting lineup sponsor. And then we'll have the opening tip brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply. And we'll introduce that when we get a chance. And when we get it counted down here to 0 seconds, we're going to turn it over to our PA announcer, Mr. Chris DeVries. He looks like it's got it in hand, and he should be on number 3, I think, Noel. So I'll push the button here once we get to zeros, and we'll turn it over to our PA announcer, Mr. Chris DeVries, for our national anthem and starting lineups.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to salute the flag of our nation. Please rise, remove your cap or hat, place your right hand over your heart, and stand at attention while Wahpeton sophomore Adeline Pickin sings our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Well, I'll tell you what, Noel, that girl's got some pipes. That is pretty awesome. She does a great job. All right, and now will be your Hornstein Family Chiropractic starting lineups. Here's Chris.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's contest between the visiting Devils Lake Firebirds and your Wahpeton Huskies. A goal of high school sports is learning lifetime values. Sportsmanship is one of those goals that make this contest a positive educational experience. Please help our school be number one in sportsmanship. And now let's meet the team, starting with the Devils Lake Firebirds. The starters. A junior guard, number 2, Ava Beck. A junior guard, number 13, Tylee Brodina. A senior guard, number 14, Janae Martinson. A senior forward, number 15, Mia Ellsberger. And a senior forward, number 21, Presley Brown. Assistant coaches are Tyler Marcourt and Carly Krogfoss. Head coach is Justin Klein. And now the starters for your hometown Wahpeton Huskies. An 8th grade guard, number 2, Piper Nelson. A junior guard, number 10, Cambry Mauk. A sophomore guard, number 12, Gracie Falk. A senior guard, number 22, Claire Langenwelter. And a sophomore forward, number 45, Claire Woods. The Huskies' assistant coaches are Rod Brewer, Patrick Goulon, and Laken Miranowski. Head coach is Mr. Brian Watson. The officials for today's contest are Alex Cleaver, Peyton Roloff, and Jeremiah Colbert. They have been chosen for their expertise and are registered with the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
There's your starting lineups brought to you by Hornstein Family Chiropractic. And up next, we got our opening tip, and that's brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply, your short-line farm equipment dealer since 1985. Noel, they're located in beautiful, scenic, downtown
Tyler, North Dakota.
And we are ready for some basketball here as Claire Woods will take center circle, and she'll go up against Ellsberger. And the tip will be controlled by the Firebirds, so they'll go into their end of the court here. Three-point shot going up from the far side, or the near side, right away. And it is a miss, but a long rebound comes out, and it'll stay, or it'll go over to the Huskies the way it looks. Three-point shot taken there, I believe, by Martinson there right away, Noel.
That is correct. Martinson and Claire Langenwelter got rubbed off on a screen early.
Again, the pressure there, like Coach Watson talked about in the pregame show. Down to the corner, they go to Claire Woods. Now low post, back up on top. Shot goes up just off the mark. And that miss there by Gracie Falk. And quickly come the Firebirds, Brodina, and we got a foul away from the ball after the pass, I believe, and it's going to go against Cambry Mauk. It is Cambry's first.
Both teams with early open looks from the three-point line. Wahpeton's, I like their look. It was inside out.
Good defensive play there by Falk. She'll knock it out of bounds, and they'll do it all over again just on this side of the basket this time.
when the Huskies are in man-to-man, that's a great matchup to watch. Gracie Falk, an elite defender, guarding an elite offensive player in Brodina.
Struggling to get the ball in. They got to go way out deep near the timeline. And they'll get it in there to Brown. She'll hand it off to Beck. Brodina now is going to get a clear shot at a three. Puts it up, rims her out. Rebound and a putback underneath again by Ellsberger, and no good. And we're going to go the other way. Here comes Claire Woods. She'll go in strong to the bucket. She was hoping for the block foul, and she got called for the charge.
Yep, a jump stop, but the defender set up nicely outside of the restraining circle, so a good defensive play.
She was outside the circle, wasn't she?
She was. Good defensive rotation from the Firebirds. Here's a 1-3-1 from the Huskies.
First minute of play, and we are scoreless, and travel is called on Brodina.
And the bench is loving it. The 1-3-1 half-court trap forces an early Firebird turnover.
Good pressure from Langenwalter and Falk there on Brodina. Caused the turnover. Here comes Piper Nelson handling the ball for the Huskies. She'll get it up into the front court to Cambry on the near wing. Lob pass down low, and they'll defend it very well into Woods, and they'll knock it away, and here come the Firebirds with the ball and the steal. Bounce pass goes in, and Piper Nelson tries to save it. She pushes it up ahead to Falk, and she'll get it up ahead, but then it's an errant pass, and it goes up and ends into the hands of Brown. Neither team can find the open bucket. Brodina got away with one there maybe. Piper Nelson going to slow it down for the Lady Huskies, Noel.
Good choice.
Piper tries to go up and draw the foul. She didn't get it. Up ahead to Brodina. She's got the open layup, and the first points of the game is by Tylee Brodina.
No rotation back for the Huskies. When your point guard's going for the bucket, somebody's got to rotate back.
All right, here comes 3-on-2, but as Claire Woods wants to go up all the way, they're going to say jump ball. And the possession arrow stays with the Lady Huskies on that one.
Early frustration from Claire. She'll be okay. Just got to settle down a little bit.
Yep. Lob pass comes out to Cambry Mount. They try to force it again into Claire Woods, and it's tapped away on the triple team. Muscling that one up, and it's off the mark was Brown, but the Firebirds retain underneath, and the shot goes up by Martinson and no good. Claire Langenwalter will push it. Out to Claire Woods. Woods will step back, toe on the line, but it's a long two is all that is. But Claire opens it up from the distance there, and that might help her open up the long shot.
She's going to feel a lot better around the basket when she's making that one. Nice dribble step back.
Brodina for three from the corner, off the mark. Claire sweeps the board.
And against half-court traps, that three in the corner will be open.
So Cambry Malk will bring it up near the Husky logo right at center court. Looks to the far side. Far is opposite side of the camera. Near is nearest. Claire to the left elbow jumper. A little bit longer, and it's no good. Falk tries to save it. She does. Goes into the hands of Cambry Malk. Underhand scoop for two.
What a beautiful scoop move. Finishing outside her body and around the defender. Cambry Malk. Great basket.
4-2 here early in the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Checking in for the Firebirds will be Dottie Goss. She'll check in for Martinson.
Huskies still in a 1-3-1.
Brodina with the ball at the point. She'll hand it off now to Goss. Down low, the pass goes in and up and in for two on the bucket by Ellsberger.
Baseline forward rotation a little slow. Here comes Cambry.
Cambry with the right hand off the glass. Keeping the Huskies in it here early in the game. Cambry Malk with the drive, and she got the foul.
And she gets a chest bump from Claire Langenwalter. The seniors are excited about that. Hot start for Cambry. Two scoop shots around the defender on two different trips. Well done.
All right, Taylor Malk checks into the game. And who else came in?
Skyly Polskamp.
Skyly did, didn't she? Yep. That one's off the mark, and that one's going to be tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Huskies.
We've got a nice pace to this first quarter. Not real high scoring, but it's a very watchable pace.
Cambry going to check out and get a breather. Taylor Malk's going to inbound and intended for Claire Woods, and she read the zig, and
yep,
Claire did the zag.
She thought Claire was going to pop out a little deeper, maybe to that three-point line again.
Yeah.
And why not?
Yep. Beck comes to the near side with the dribble, guarded by Piper Nelson. There's the trap by Coach Watson's Lady Huskies. Beck drives, a little lob pass goes down in low to Brown. Back out to the corner for Bodina 3. Claire Woods battling for the rebound. She'll tap it out to Piper Nelson. Piper, one-on-one. Let's see what Piper does. Little dipsy-do. Couldn't get it to roll. Ella Langenwalter puts it back up, and she draws the foul. How about that?
Ella is outstanding at getting offensive rebounds, especially in transition there. She played it perfectly, knew where the ball was going to go, and she's really good at drawing contact. We saw that in the JV game.
Speaking of the JV game, they won their game earlier today too, didn't they?
They did. They trailed in the first quarter, had a 2-point lead at halftime, and pulled away to win by 11. 56-37, I believe that score was.
It was something like that, yeah. We didn't write it down exactly, but
I did write it down. That's the last thing I remember seeing on the board.
Ella's second free throw. She missed the first. She got the second, so 1 for 2 on the line. 7-4 lead here for the Lady Huskies with less than half of the first period remaining. Down low to Brodina. A little easy bucket turnaround for her. Brodina with 4.
If you can reverse across the top, the center and the baseline are going to have to rotate quickly.
Piper for 3. Little bit off the mark, goes out of bounds, and she was the last one to touch it, so it's going to be turned over to the Firebirds. And 7th grader Ashlyn Max checks in for the Huskies as Claire Woods will sit out.
This is an exciting player to watch. She can fill it up.
And talk about a young team. We talked about it in the pregame show with Coach Watson. And they've got a very young team out there right now for the Lady Huskies, and there's a foul after the shot by Taylor. So that'll be a 2-shot foul there for Brown on Taylor Moat.
Coach Watson loves this 1-3-1 defense. I like seeing him use it too. I think he's looking for his younger players to rotate a little bit more quickly and a little bit more aggressively and get that baseline trap when it goes there.
Ella Langenwalter, a sophomore. On the other side of her, Skyly Polskamp, a junior. Otherwise, the rest are junior high students. 35, so that's, did he say 35?
25.
25.
Yep,
okay.
That's going to be Skyly with her first.
Sure. Inbound pass on the near side of the paint. Double team, and there's a knockaway there by Polskamp, and it's going to go off the hands of Ellsberger, and it'll be Lady Husky basketball.
Skyly played that perfectly.
Sure did.
This is a man-to-man press. You could clear it out and go one-on-one, and the Huskies do.
Ella kicks it back now to Polskamp. She'll drive, and it's knocked away there by Brodina. Ball on the floor. Firebirds come away with it. Up ahead to Brown. She'll stop at the baseline. Tries to get it over. She does. Pass to the other side of the baseline. 15-footer is up and good for Ellsberger, her 4th point.
I'm impressed with Ellsberger. Very good post player. Hits that little mid-range baseline shot, and she's done a nice job defensively for the Firebirds.
Ashlyn Mack, 7th grader for the Lady Huskies. She can handle the ball. She's a long-distance runner, so
she's not getting tired, is she?
Duration should be okay for her. That one's knocked out of bounds there by Ellsberger. 2:38 remaining. It's a 1-point lead here for the Firebirds. Happy semi-sesquicentennial to you.
And to you as well.
Yeah. The United States of America, as you
our
know,
nation's 250th birthday coming up.
I think that's what it's called, semi-sesquicentennial. I wanted to say that on the air today.
That is impressive.
How about that? Look at me go.
And in my mind, you could celebrate all year long. You don't have to wait for the 4th.
No. We're going to celebrate all year long. I should win an Emmy.
The revolution was well underway at this point.
Yeah, it sure was. Polskamp kicks it to Max for a 3. The 7th grader pops it from 3-land.
Beautiful drive and dish from Polskamp to Max.
As we approach the 2-minute mark, Brodina in the corner. She'll get it up top of the key. Now down to the Ellsberger on the baseline. To Brown underneath for 2. Good ball movement.
Excellent ball movement.
Ella Langenwalter tries to go up. She'll get the ball knocked out of her hands. It'll stay with the Lady Huskies.
That's a nice block from behind by Ellsberger. Those usually get called fouls, but she managed to get ball and nothing else. Well done.
As you say that, I know Coach Watson was up off his seat there looking for a foul on that.
He wanted it, yes.
Yep.
Now Ellsberger takes a break, and Claire Woods is back in. Let's see what happens.
Piper for 3. Piper for 3. A little bit too strong. Woods on the putback for 2 on the missed shot. Good spot there for Claire to get her 4th point. And a nice steal on the other end. But it goes right into the hands of Brodina. Nice steal by Gracie Falk, and Coach Watson wants a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here there, buddy. We'll call it a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Anytime's a good time to call Carlson Family Insurance on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. So a timeout here. Coach Noel Eckroth, 12-12. And Coach Watson saw something he didn't like defensively, I think, here for the Lady Huskies.
I think so. And that, and also, one of his keys was to keep the turnovers down. Gracie Falk, outstanding defender, got a beautiful steal and tried to make the bounce pass to Claire. I think he's going to tell Gracie, just come to a stop, hold the ball, and we'll get it to a teammate.
Yeah, we don't have to run right away. So it's going to be Lady Husky ball, and this time the pressure is off. Ashlyn Max will bring it up to half court, and guess what? There's the pressure. Camry Malk with the ball now. It's got to look for help. Finds Claire Woods here in the near corner. Claire shovels it off to the corner. Falk drives. Underhand layup. Not good. And Brodina will sweep it away. Beck. Bounce pass, and it's a little bit off the mark, and the Lady Huskies are going to steal that one away. Beck with a little pressure. Pressure from behind by Brown.
Cambry Mauck handled it well.
Oh, and there's a quick travel. She shuffled her feet before she put the ball on the floor, so a turnover on the 7th grader, Ashlyn Max.
And that's all right. That's an aggressive turnover. It's not catastrophic because they have to inbound the ball. She saw the defender coming hard, thought, I'm going to put it on the ground and take it to the hoop.
1 minute to play here in the first quarter. We're tied at 12. 3-3 Firebirds, 2-3 Lady Huskies. Ooh, and that one was a shot right into the face of Brown. She was not expecting that hard overhand pass. And if she's not got a bloody nose, I don't know. Look at that reverse layup by Claire. Cambry Malk on the putback, not good. Falk on the rebound. Brown's a little...
I thought Claire was going to pull off a Braden Steffens reverse on that one.
How about that for a play the other day? Oh, and there's an aggressive play by Brodina. She'll pick up her first. Brodina got a little bit aggressive on that one. Thought she had a better shot. She'll pick up her first foul. 4 team fouls on the Huskies and 3 on the Devils Lake Firebirds. Shot clock now, Noel, is turned off. So the Huskies can wind it all the way down, as we know Coach Watson likes to do, but there goes Claire Woods.
Claire's making the same faces, bringing her hands to her head, and yeah, she was trying to draw a foul on that one. Instead, it goes out of bounds.
So Coach Watson wanting to take the last shot at the end of the period or end of the half. Didn't work there.
And a 2-3 zone from the Huskies, changing defense.
For the last shot of the first half, or first period, I should say. Brodina gets it over to the other side. Martinson. Beck down the baseline, 10-foot jumper off the heel, no good. Ellsberger puts it back up with 3.2 seconds to go, and she'll go to the line for 2 as Max draws her first.
Nice rebound by Ellsberger.
Yeah.
She's having a nice game. I noticed when she came back in, they left Hofstad on Claire Woods, and Ellsberger is guarding someone else.
And that's a big miss there for the Huskies here. Again, 3.2 seconds to go here. Huskies can make a run here and get at least a half-court shot off if they get the rebound.
Should be able to.
There's a miss. Claire's going to take it. She'll come out, put it up from about 2/3. And down she goes, but no foul called. Some of the folks wanted a collision on that, but no call, and that will be the end of the first quarter. The first quarter score on your Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. We're tied at 12. Back after this.
Back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
We know switching banks takes time. But what if we told you that at Bell Bank, we have a team that knows you by name?
Worth it.
Or real people that answer the phone within 22 seconds.
Worth it.
A bank that you can trust that will never hit you with sneaky fees?
It's so worth it.
Switch and see why Bell Bank is worth it. Bell Bank. Member.
Everybody came back early here, so we got to get back early. Sorry we cut that commercial off on Bell Bank, but wanted to make sure we catch the action. And down underneath the bucket, and it goes up there after the scramble for the ball on a 2-point bucket there for Goss. Are you on there, buddy? You okay?
Yep, we're good.
All right.
We're good. Firebirds strike early to start the quarter.
Piper gets it over to the near side. Falk to the corner. Cambry Malt. Back to Piper. Has yet to score. Cambry for three from the corner. A little bit too strong. Weak side rebound comes off for the Firebirds. Ellsberger for a little 12-footer from the side. She's got 6. Noel having a nice opening game here for her opening few minutes.
Yeah, 2 of her buckets from the same spot. Nice touch on the ball.
A little bit of a different, what did we get here?
We have an official's timeout.
Oh, the shot clock didn't start. Oh, the game clock is still, there we go. Let's see what we got. The shot clock did not get started, so they're trying to make an adjustment. Are they going to start it all over here? Or what are they going to do? They're winding the shot clock down to 31. Okay, so they took the shot clock down to 31, and they're going to start over. And Coach Klein calls off the full court pressure. He'll go to a half-court trap here again when the ball gets to the timeline. Piper with full speed ahead. Down low, pass intended to Cambry. She had a shot there. Just a little bit off balance for her. Woods for three. A little bit too strong, and it's going to go all the way across and go out of bounds. It'll be Firebird ball.
That's a good look for Claire, especially after ball reversal. Nothing wrong with that. Going to need some offensive rebounding, though. Let's see what the Huskies are doing on defense. They're showing like a 2-3 half-court trap of their own.
And there it is. That's what they want to get, the trap. Down to the corner, Ellsberger drives, a little floater for 2. Ellsberger quickly with 8 points, according to my scoring sheet. Cambry Malt goes to the paint. Little hook off the glass, no good. She's battling for her own rebound. She got it, tries to go up, gets knocked down. The ball on the floor, and the Firebirds coming away.
Yeah, they're letting them play under the basket, that's for sure.
And then when they get out here, Gracie Falk with a little pressure on the side, she gets the foul. So Gracie will draw her foul. I believe that's her first. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. I'm missing 2 points for Devils Lake somewhere, according to the scoreboard. Rodina with the left-hand dribble, now way up high. Piper just a little bit too far. Lob pass goes down low. Nice pass by the Firebirds down to Hofstede for 2.
Nice finish by Hofstede. She was a little bit, didn't have herself collected, but still made the shot.
Claire coming out high for the pick and roll, and she got the pass and went down in for the bucket, but she got fouled.
Yeah, great pass to Claire, slicing right down the lane.
Yep.
That's how she wants to catch it. 2 hands, turn, put it on the glass. She was right there for it. Contact causes the miss, though. She gets 2.
Hofstede with her first. Claire misses the first of 2 free throws. Claire so far with 4 points, 5'11" sophomore. Puts up the second one. That looks a little too strong, too, and it was.
She's been active early. She's had a lot of looks.
Down low, the pass goes up and in. No, it did fall out on the missed shot there by Brown.
Brown would like to have that one again.
Ella Langenwalter clears it out. Up ahead to Piper Nelson to Claire Langenwalter, and she got fouled from behind. Let's see if the Lady Huskies can make a free throw here. Coach, I've got the Lady Huskies.
That would be helpful.
Only 1 of 5 so far from the stripe, unofficially. So Hofstad picks up her second foul. And the Lady Huskies again miss another one. Taylor Malk will check in now for Gracie Falk. Claire's second free throw is nothing but net.
On that last trip, I think we like to see the Huskies in transition like that. They're very good in a 2-on-1. Need to finish that play in transition and get the foul shots. Man-to-man for the Huskies.
Oh, and a nice intercepted pass there, but momentum just took her out by Claire Woods.
Great read on the pass, great
sure
closing
was.
speed. Well done, Claire.
Oh, and the lob pass. Lady Huskies weren't quite ready defensively, but there Piper Nelson knocks it away. Pass went into Goss down low, and
she probably should have shot it.
I think so. Brodina will inbound. The Brodina name, very familiar to Devils Lake folks. Nice little floater. Didn't rim out there for Ellsberger. Here comes Claire Wood. She's going to go all the way. Oh, and if it was NBA, she should have gotten away with it.
Yep, Peyton Roloff officiating, calls the travel. Claire got a good start, got a good hit of steam. One extra slide step.
Yeah, Lady Huskies could have used that one to pull them back within 5. But instead, they're down by 7. Brodina. Lob pass to Ellsberger off the glass. No good, and a rebound by Ella Langenwalter. She'll get it up ahead to Claire, and it's knocked. Oh, and how could she didn't even have travel? Or she didn't even have possession. How do you call that, Noel? Tell me that.
That's a tough one. He's looking at the feet, and I don't know if he saw the defender.
He should get
batted
help.
out of Claire's hands.
Wow. Okay. Well, it's Firebird
That's all
ball.
I've got for you.
I know. It's Firebird ball, I guess. That's all I can say. Nice little roundabout layup there for Goss, and that'll be her 4th point. I think I found my missing 2 points, too. So I think I'm caught up here. Piper Nelson to the free throw line. Step back from the point. No good, and a long rebound comes out to Ava Beck. Lady Huskies have only scored 1 point here, and we're almost halfway through the second quarter.
I'd like to see him settle down and run some offense.
True.
Set some screens, get some cutters moving if they don't have transition.
Back to the baseline. They let her go, and she just rolls it off the fingertips for her first bucket of the game. And
Ava
now,
Beck with a nice drive on the left side.
Max goes in for the layup on a nice pass from Piper.
Now that's the antidote for the Huskies. If they can't get into a half-court offense, they're going to have to score in transition. Max, she finishes really well on the break. Great pass from Piper.
9-point lead. Pass down low to Brown. She'll kick it across to Ellsberger. There's her spot there, Coach. But again, Ella Langenwalter up ahead to Max. Max goes up and a block from behind. Ellsberger.
How about that hustle from Ellsberger? She misses the shot on the baseline but runs down the guard to get the block shot. Nice hustle on her part.
5'10" senior Ellsberger for the block. And again, Ashlyn Max had the clear cutaway there for that one there. Yep. You have to have the ball in your hands before that 5 seconds expires, correct? It can be in the air. That doesn't mean anything if it doesn't hit in your hands by 5 seconds, right?
Offensively, you got to catch that. Don't let it bounce.
Yep. So that's why the 5 seconds expired, and Brodina on a breakaway for 2, and I bet Coach Watson's going to call a timeout here pretty quick, I would say. And he does. Carlson Family Insurance timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard 26-15. Timeout, 3:32 to go. We'll be right back.
Minn Kota Ag Products has helped farmers with all their agricultural needs as the farming industry has expanded. They provide farmers with all their chemical, fertilizer, seed, grain, and elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. Proud to be a partner in your operation since 1941. Download the MKAP Grower 360 app from your app store today to see current market prices, your tickets, and any essential information for your operation. Thanks for all your hard work.
At Interstate Engineering, we're more than engineers and surveyors. We're partners in building stronger communities. For 50 years, we've partnered with communities across the Great Plains region, from airports to water systems, transportation to recreation. Our team delivers innovative solutions with integrity, loyalty, and a passion for helping others.
And again, they come back a little early, but here we go. Taylor Malk stepping on the line for a three, so it's a long two for Taylor Malk.
That's a great timeout when you come back and make a three.
It's a wisely used timeout there by Coach Watson. Brodina drives in the paint, jumper, floater, good too.
I think the timeout was probably more about defense, though.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Huskies having a hard time with help side, and when they pressure, they got to rotate to the baseline, not to the guards.
Brodina already in double figures. Ella Langenwalter from 15, short. Ellsberger on her knees got the rebound. Up ahead to Brown. Now bounce pass to the near side, and that one is a reverse layup for Tenley Tripke. She just came into the game. Ashlyn Max will pass it off, and the pass gets intercepted by Ellsberger. Again, Tripke gets it knocked out of bounds. It'll go off the hands of Piper Nelson. And Claire Woods will check back in for the Huskies.
Coming into the game,
yes, sir,
we felt like we would get big doses of Tylee Brodina, but we're getting some big doses of Ellsberger here.
Yep. Ellsberger with 8 points. Brodina's got to get it out long, and it's going to be intercepted by Cambry. She gets it up ahead to Piper. Bounce pass across to Ashlyn Max, who was off balance, and she was a little too far underneath. And it's going to come away into the hands of Brodina. Beck has the ball. Now to the other side to Brodina, right in front of Coach Watson on the far wing. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Brown goes up, no good. Cambry Malk gets the rebound. Might have seen a little travel there, is that what you're saying?
I saw a shuffle.
Piper gets her first bucket. So the lid came off for her. Quickly down to Brown, crosses the pass over to Brodina for two. Brown to Brodina.
Huskies got to be careful. If you give Brodina too many layups, she might get it going from the outside as well.
Yep. Bounce pass outside to Woods. Now we're under 2 minutes to play in the second quarter.
Ellsberger is guarding Claire Woods once again.
Falk drives, draws the foul. She'll go to the line for two. Foul will be on Beck. That'll be her second.
And a smart play by Gracie. She had the defender on her hip, took it to the basket, got the shot up, drawing the foul. If you can get the defender on your left hip and you're a right-hander, you should be going to the basket.
Ooh, and that one rolls around. Gracie used all the rim. That's why they make it round there, right? I had that foul on Beck. They put it up there on Tripke, but maybe I'm wrong.
I don't believe that at all.
I thought it was Beck, but
Jeannie tells me you're always right.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Every semi-sesquicentennial. I might be right.
This is your year.
This is my year. Look out, world. Ellsberger across the other side to Brown. Bounce pass comes out to the near side to Martinson. Down low they go. Goss. Shot goes up by Brown. No good. Battle for the rebound underneath. And Skyly Polskamp battles for it. Jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Lady Huskies.
Nice battle by Skyly. Once she gets two hands on the ball, it's hard to take it from her.
21-32, an 11-point lead. Huskies have been outscored 20-9 here in the second quarter. It was 12-12 at the end of one. Claire puts her head down. She gives it off to Piper. Piper cross-court pass over there to Cambry. Couldn't get it to roll. Rolled right out the front edge for Cambry Malk.
Huskies struggling in the 2-on-1s and 3-on-2s.
Back driving in is Brown. Off the glass, no good. Claire shuffled her feet.
Yep. Yep, she tried to get going before she dribbled.
Yep. Turned around a little pressure there. Shot clock now turned off. 34.1 seconds remains. See if Coach Klein and the Firebirds go for that last shot, or if they get a good one, do they put it up? They give it back to Brodina, drives in the baseline. She fouled before the shot, I think. Is that going to be on Gracie?
Yep.
Gracie will pick up her second foul, and I think Coach Brewer will take her out right away and keep her from getting her third here.
And Brodina did the same thing that Gracie did on the other end. Got her on her hip and took her baseline to the basket.
Sure.
Nice offensive play by Brodina.
Brodina stops. Back to Ellsberger from 17. No good. Brown on the rebound to Brodina at the top. Rolls off the edge. And battle for the ball. They're going to say it is Lady Husky ball underneath. Thought he said white. Oh, he said red.
Firebird.
Thought he said white. Brodina inbounding. Not much movement. Finally gets Ellsberg out at the free throw line for two. Cambry Mount gets up high for the board. Lady Huskies here with a chance to score here before the end of the half. Cross court to Wood. She goes up, and they say that was a block.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Unfortunately for the Huskies, another transition where they go empty. That was a 3-on-2, and Claire had the layup. Got to make that pass a little bit more quickly, but the Huskies are struggling in transition. Usually, they're very good in transition.
Into Piper for three, falling away. No good, and that will be the end. Boy, if Piper could have hit that one there at the end of the buzzer, that would have been a nice score for the Lady Huskies. Instead, they come away trailing by 11. It's 21-32 at the half. On Three Borders Sports Network, this broadcast brought to you by Red River Communications. We'll be right back with our OSPTI halftime show. Huskies 21, Devils Lake 32. Back after this.
State Engineering, improving life, one community at a time.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
What does primary care mean to us? At Sanford Health, it means being there when and where you need it most. It means building a relationship, because when a provider really knows you, they can deliver the best care for every aspect of your health and your life. So what does primary care mean for you? It means understanding your health for today and for where you're headed next. It means a lifetime of care for a lifetime of you.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best Checking for students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student-checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wahpetondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
We offer the greatest broadband that anyone can subscribe to. And that's because of the infrastructure that we have been able to build over the last decade. You know, we're talking 10 gigabit per customer. That's the network we're building. There's days I think about, what's the network going to be after I retire? Where it continues to evolve, and if it evolves as much as what it has in the last 73 years, we can't even dream what it's going to be in the future.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this.
Welcome back to Wahpeton High School. Halftime score, your Lady Huskies trailed the Devils Lake Firebirds 21-32. I'm Joe Schreiner. He is Noel Eckroth, and welcome to our OSPTI halftime show. For all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Fergus Falls and in Breckenridge. Once again, your halftime score here, 32-21, and the Firebirds and the Huskies at the end of quarter number one were tied at 12, and then all of a sudden a 20-9 run here by the Firebirds extended the lead 32-21. I'll let you catch your breath for a second here, Noel. I'll go through the scoring quick. For the Devils Lake Firebirds, Ava Beck finishes with 2 points in the first half. Tripke with 2, 4 points for Goss, 8 points for Ellsberger, 2 points for Presley Brown, and 2 points for Hofstad. Leading the way for the Devils Lake Firebirds with 12 points was Tylee Brodina. And then for the Wahpeton Huskies, 2 points for Taylor Malk. Piper Nelson finishes with 2. 5 points for Ashlyn Max. She actually leads the Lady Huskies with a 3-point field goal and 2 points. She finished with 5. Cambry Malk finishes with 4. Gracie Falk had 2 free throws for her pair. Ella Langenwalter finishes with 1 point. Claire Langenwalter finishes with 1 point. And Claire Woods finishes with 4. So there's your scoring. And again, the Huskies don't have that leading scorer out there quite when you got a 7th grader with a 3-point field goal and a 2-point bucket leading with 5. You want to see a little more scoring by the Lady Huskies, where the Firebirds have 12. Now, we talked about some things off air before you took a break there, Noel, but what was your comment here before you left?
Well, I think Coach Watson is going to talk about 3 things at halftime, and one of them is going to be lost opportunities in transition. They've had 2-on-1s, missed the layups, not drawing fouls like they might normally would. Maybe a couple turnovers here and there when you have the numbers. When you have the numbers in transition, you got to take advantage of that. Also, I think defensively, they've got a couple things that they're going to be talking about. Number one is defensive rotation. Yeah, it's great to change defenses. It's great to trap. But the backside, you've got to protect the baseline, protect under the basket, and then close out to the shooters when the ball's reversed. And the other thing, towards the end of the second quarter, not getting back on defense. Some Firebird girls were able to run right by the defense and score some layups in transition of their own.
Again, Brodina leading the way with 12. You talked about Ellsberger getting to the baseline. She's had a couple of shots from about that 12 to 15-foot range, right on the baseline, and drained a couple of them. And she might have even missed one, if I remember right there from that distance. But
she did miss one out a little bit further. Yeah, she's been an impressive player, I thought. She's done a nice job offensively. She's got good touch. She's got a good feel for the game. But what I like is when she defends Husky posts, whether it be Ella Langenwalter or Claire Woods, she's mixing up her defense. She doesn't just stand behind.
Yeah.
She gets around denies. Sometimes she fronts. Sometimes she's bottom side. Sometimes she's top side. She's done a great job defensively.
All right, let's take another quick break here. We'll take a short break, and when we come back, we'll have half number 2 here again. The OSPTI halftime show, Devils Lake 32, the Wahpeton Lady Huskies 21.
By contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Ware Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage 218-517-7878 or online at yield-advantage.com.
Do you experience pain, tingling, numbness, freezing, or burning in the hands and feet? Does your balance feel off? Tired of sleepless nights? You may suffer from neuropathy. Dr. Andrea may be able to help. Neuropathy is a serious disease where nerves begin to break down, leading to balance problems and other complications. Our program addresses the causes, not just the symptoms. See if you qualify for our neuropathy program at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Schedule a consult with Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic, 701-672-1300. Hornstein Family Chiropractic, where chiropractic care is a family affair.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPT.
All right, welcome back, everybody, for the second half here from Wahpeton High School. I'm Joe Schreiner. He is Noel Eckroth, producing and helping me color the game here as Brodina one-on-one against Gracie Falk. Goes in, and Gracie with the nice defensive pressure. Brodina couldn't finish. Gracie playing with 2 fouls here, Noel, but again, she wasn't afraid to put the pressure on her.
No, excellent defender, getting better every game, too. She can play with fouls, I believe.
Piper for 3. Got that one to fall. Piper Nelson for 3. Her first bucket of the second half.
That's a big shot in the arm for the Huskies, momentum-wise.
Much needed, down by 8. Brown goes up top to Brodina. Brodina will shuffle it off to Beck now into the near corner. Shot goes up by Martinson long. Cambry Malk on the weak side rebound for the Huskies. Gets pestered by Beck, no foul. She'll get it off to Piper Nelson.
Smart play by the senior. It's little, but she comes to a stop and hands it off. No travel, no muffs.
Claire says, I want to try that three-point line. The bank is open. Put it in the book. Claire Langenwalter.
Back-to-back threes for the Huskies to open the half.
Claire comes out. The bank is open on a Friday afternoon here in Wahpeton, North Dakota. And all of a sudden, it's down to a 5-point game. Brown kicks out. Martinson over to Brodina. Down low to Ellsberger. Puts it up, no good. Cambry Malk again on the weak side rebound. 5'8" junior guard. helping take control. Claire Langenwalter says, let me try from the side. 3 threes in a row. How about that? And now, all of a sudden, we have a 2-point game. How about that? No, we'll keep it here. We'll call this one a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Anytime's a good time to call Eric and the crew. 2nd Avenue, downtown Wahpeton. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. No, how about that? You open up with 3 threes. One by Piper,
if the transition layups aren't falling, you might as well go back to the 3-point line. That makes up the difference in the game in a hurry, and cuts the Firebird lead to 2. Huskies are in business.
A 9-0 run here in the first minute, and what is that, 46 seconds? If my Minnesota math serves me correctly.
That sounds correct to me.
Don't forget we're celebrating the semi-sesquicentennial. I'll put that in, too, for the second half.
250 years of American excellence.
Yes, it is. As you know very well as a U.S. history teacher. There's a steal by Woods, and she's going to keep it for the Lady Huskies. She'll get it off to Claire Langenwalter. Now back to Piper. Lady Huskies will set up the offense. Coach Watson yelling the play from the sideline. Piper with the ball and the dribble. Tries to get it off to Gracie here on the near wing, and they're going to say it's off Gracie's fingertips. Brodina tipped it away.
That's unfortunate. If you're gonna pop out to the wing like that, you got to set that up. You got to fake the back cut to the basket to set your player up.
Good call.
Nice defensive play too by Brodina.
And then when you do that, you do the fake out and then go back in for the back door. And that will work and set it up too. So you got to do that all the time to keep the defender at bay. Ellsberger goes in, loses control. It'll be off of her hands.
That was a really well-executed screen and roll except for the catch and finish. Everything else was there. It popped wide open for the Firebirds.
Full court pressure here now by the Firebirds. Cambry gets it back off to Gracie. Now this side to Claire Woods. Claire's going to dribble around it. She'll get it into the front court. She's going to go all the way, puts it up off the glass for 2. Is there a charge or is it a block?
It is a blocking foul signaled by the sideline official. I think that might be Jeremiah Colbert. Nice call on that one because you had Presley Brown with their heels inside the restraining circle. So that's going to be a block just about every time.
So Claire Woods ties it up with that bucket and could give the Lady Huskies a lead with the and one. And she does. How about that, Noel? 12 unanswered.
Yeah, absolutely. That's going to settle Claire down now. I think she's going to be okay the rest of this half. She was a little bit anxious to start the game.
Beck on the near wing gets a screen. She'll roll off to Ellsberger. Claire Woods defensively on her, and that one's going to go off the hands of Beck. Out of bounds, Lady Husky ball.
Yep, Beck was thinking about driving before she'd even caught the ball. She wanted to take her defender to the hoop.
1 point lead here. 5:02 remaining. Huskies have outscored the Firebirds to open up the second half, and another layup there for Claire Langenwalter. She's got 8 here in the second half alone. Gracie Falk-Hustlin. She's got 9 total for Claire Langenwalter.
Absolutely, and that's what you want from a senior guard. You want them to take over in moments like this.
14.
Big third quarter for the Huskies, big third quarter for Claire.
14-0 run. There's the trap that Coach Watson wants, but they do get it off, and that's to Hofstad. Beck brings it up to the top, guarded there by Piper Nelson. Ellsberger guarded by Woods. Down underneath, Brodina finds the open spot.
How about that pass from Ellsberger, driving right and slings it back to the left block. Great pass.
Piper dribbles it through the defense. To the corner, Cambry Mauk for 3. Couldn't buy that one, but it goes off the off the leg of Brodina. Good defensive pressure again from Gracie.
Yeah, picking her up even on the miss, and I think that's the right thing to do. Apply some ball pressure, even though it's a full court miss.
Barely get it inbounds again. The Lady Huskies whistled for the one earlier in the first half. That one's a bounce pass intended for Gracie Falk. A little bit behind her.
Good idea.
Yep.
Tough angle.
Tough angle is right. Taylor Malk will now check in for Gracie. Ashlyn Max will check in for Claire Langenwalter. And Ella Langenwalter will check in for Cambry Malk. So 3 for 3. 1 point lead here for the Lady Huskies.
Gracie Falk, nice defense to start the half. Claire Langenwalter gets a break. Nice offense to start the half.
Oh, and just off the miss fumble there, and Brodina goes up and in for 2. Is there a foul too? There was.
Yes.
I think that's going to go on Ella Langenwalter. That'll be her first. So now the Firebirds take the 1 point lead back, and Brodina goes to the line. She's got 17 unofficially here, Noel.
Good offensive player. Lots of experience in big moments.
Firebirds with a 2 point lead now. They led by 11 at half. Ooh, and another miscommunication there, and Max is going to the right. Pass, and it's taken away there and put back up by Beck for 2.
2 opportunities on transition after the missed shot there. Huskies gonna have to hustle back on D.
Into Woods, low block, up, tries to draw the foul, doesn't get it. And we go the other way. To Beck, bounce pass, she'll draw the foul.
Nice transition play by Brodina there. She was going to bring it to the left side, saw her teammate coming, so she made space to the right to set up that pass. No basket, but going to the line for a couple shots.
Taylor will pick up her second foul. Beck with 4 points. Misses the first.
Now the young Huskies have got to calm down a little bit here. You got to think about the way you started the third quarter. You're calm, you're taking the plays that are there. You don't need to be in a hurry. You don't need to turn the ball over.
Cambry, the junior, comes back in. Cambry Malk. That second free throw is good.
For the Huskies right now, possessions are more important than going fast. Execute something.
There's the double team up top. Max back over to Piper. 7th and 8th grader handling the ball. 7th grader Max for 3 just off the heel. Quickly up ahead. Brodina drives up off the mark. Ella Langenwalter gets the rebound. She's looking for help. Piper will dribble through, and there's a little pressure block by Beck says no. She's putting the elbow out.
You don't see that often in high school where
no.
You argue your case quite like that.
I think that's 3. Nope, it's just 2 on Beck. I had her for 3, but
she's saying Piper 2. Nelson gave her the chicken wing.
Yep. Oh, and the bounce pass comes right back into Max's hand. Down low to Woods for 2 and 1. Foul on Brodina. Claire Woods going to go to the line for the and 1.
That's a big play, getting that second foul on Brodina, but also getting the basket. Chance at a foul shot here. Points without the clock running.
That puts Woods in double digits with 10.
Nice third quarter for Claire so far.
Again, Lady Huskies just pushing that envelope there, getting back in time. Floater from Beck, no good. Ella Langenwalter gets it ripped out of her hands by Ellsberger. And I think Ella got her with the hips. So Ella Langenwalter will draw her second foul.
Ellsberger, nice offensive rebound, but kind of hooked her with her left hand to keep her behind her and drew the foul.
Ellsberger's first free throw is a miss. She is unofficially 0 for 2 from the line today. She had 8 points in the first half. Has yet to score in half number 2 until now. Back to a 3-point lead. A 1-possession game here. Pass goes ahead to Malk.
2-2-1 zone press that time. They're back out of it.
There it is. Piper for 3. That looks off the mark. And a nice save there by Ashlyn Max. Floater by Ella Langenwalter. Couldn't quite get it to fall. Beck on the board.
Great offensive rebound. No points for it, though.
Driving all the way to the baseline there was Goss. Ellsberger, little jumper in the paint, no good. Piper tries to save it, but it goes right into the hands of Hosted. She'll try the floater off the mark. Piper Nelson trying to get, and she'll get tied up. Possession arrow goes to the Lady Huskies.
I would like to see the Huskies rebound, collect themselves, and then bring the ball up. Too much of a hurry. Settle down.
Back to Ashland. Max will bring it across the timeline with the dribble. Stop and pop. Off the mark. Looks like she had the right range. No, but just off the mark to the left.
She is a shooter, so you know she's going to take some of those. And she's a good shooter.
Yeah,
she can make
there's no
those.
question. She's already got 1 3-point shot in the game. Huskies trail by 3, a minute 43 to go. Three Borders Sports Network. Stay tuned for our first Community Credit Union postgame show. We'll have our Optimum Rehab player of the game. Yet to be determined. We'll do that at the postgame show. Brodina brings it off to Ellsberger. 18 on the shot clock. Coach Klein yelling out instructions to his team over on the far sideline. Beck, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Beck wanted the baseline. Piper took it away. Beck for 3. No good. And Cambry Malk on the rebound. Now if she slows it down.
And that's what the Huskies need.
That's what I was just going to say. That's what Noel wanted, and that's what the junior does. Slows it down, sets up the offense. Try to get it in to Woods, and Woods will save it, but right back into the hands of the Firebirds. Beck coming the other way, under a minute to play. Little underhand layup, no good. She'll get her own rebound. She'll kick it out. Brodina in the corner. Got it.
That's quite a catch by Brodina in the corner. She's got to go high to bring that pass down. Gets her feet set and makes that three. Great shot.
Yep. Piper goes into the paint. She turns around for a pass, got popped in the face. Referee said it was on her arm, but Piper's rubbing her chin. Like that one might have stung a little.
Might have got both.
Checking in will be Tripke again for the Firebirds. Cambry Malk. Shot clock is turned off. Drive is Polskamp. Woods on the board, puts it back up, no good on that. And Ellsberger with the rebound, they're going to say Woods pushed. Oh, my.
That's kind of the, those usually, at least in the NBA, get ignored, that NBA force out.
Yep.
They just ignore it and kind of give the offensive team the ball back without calling the foul.
Cambry Malk pressuring Brodina. Getting the dribble drive, put up, force shot, but Brodina going to get the foul called on her, and that's going to go against Cambry Malk. 14.3 seconds to go. The Firebirds have built it back up to a 6-point lead.
Get a solid rebound here. Clear yourself. Bring the ball up, and you have enough time to run a quick hitter. The Huskies should have that last shot of the quarter that Coach Watson always wants.
Looks like Brodina is going to come out if she makes this one. And she does.
And that's not a bad idea. She has 2 fouls, no need to pick up her third.
Nope, on the defensive
in the
side
last
of the ball,
14 seconds. Absolutely. Good strategy.
Yep, absolutely. Lady Huskies. Cambry Malk gets it up into the front court to Woods. Woods will stop. Rotate to Piper, 5 seconds. Woods going to pop from 3 land, short, and that will be the end of the quarter. Your final score at the end of 3 quarters, it's 46-38. The Lady Huskies outscore the Devils Lake Firebirds here. Noel 17-12, and cut the lead down. We'll be right back after the break for the 4th quarter coming up next.
Choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
Fast turnaround, cute designs, and so many options. It's totally made for you. Comfy Vibes Co. Fast, trendy, custom, yours. Check us out at comfyvibesco.com.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wahpeton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
All right, welcome back to Wahpeton High School, home of the Lady Huskies. They're hosting the Devils Lake Firebirds here as we begin quarter number 4. Martinson drives. She'll kick it down low. Shot goes up. And a miss by number 35. I don't have a 35. In the junior varsity, it is Julia Rohr, 6'2" freshman. Looks like it could be 6'2". She looks like she could be a freshman possibly, huh?
I believe that's her.
So Julia Rohr misses her first. We were told that Coach Klein would not bring up somebody from the sub-varsity.
Coach Klein told me personally nobody from the lower roster will move up to the top roster.
And there is the freshman Julia Rohr, and she misses too.
And we'll forgive him for that.
Yeah, we'll forgive him for that. I'm sure it was in the master book, otherwise there would have been questions. And we don't have the master book up here, obviously. Piper Nelson shakes and bakes. She'll hand it off to Gracie Falk, who checked back in at the quarter break. Cambry Malk. Piper Nelson brings it up toward the logo. Again, our Studio 22 Design shoutout line is open here, folks. We got a foul. Studio 22 Design shoutout line's open. Women's boutique clothing, gifts, and custom shirts open late on Wednesday nights till 8 p.m. Shoot us a text, 701-640-2619. Noel has it up on your screen right now, and there is a foul on Goss. It'll be 2 on her. Quickly, look at that one roll out of there for Ella. The Huskies couldn't buy one. They had the coffee, but no roll. Cross-court pass to Tripke. Out to Ellsberger quickly. Out on top. Shot goes up off the mark on the missed shot by Hofstede. Up ahead to Ella Langenwalter. She puts it up and in for 2 on the breakaway. There, the Huskies finally got a breakaway bucket.
Nice catch and finish in transition. She went high on the glass. Great job by Ella.
Look at Gracie hustling there. Look at her hustle that one, and then she's going to get the tie-up. Oh, they called timeout before the tie-up. Good call there by Darren Klein. Let's just leave it here for a second here, Noel. Again, the Carlson Family Insurance timeout. It's just a 30-second timeout, so we'll be quick. Carlson Family Insurance, customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. So good transition there for the Huskies. Keeps the lead at 6, so it's still just a 2-possession game here with 6 minutes, 49 seconds to go in quarter number 4.
And the Husky possession before that, they had a nice inbounds play and had a good close look at the basket. Ella didn't get that one, but she made up for it in transition,
yes.
so that helps. 6-point game, just under 7 minutes left. It should be a pretty good finish.
Well, Vicki Glander's tuned in and watching. Good luck, Lady Huskies, from Vicki. Hi, Joe and Noel. So thank you, Vicki, for shooting us a text on the Studio 22 Design shoutout line, 701-640-2619. There are a lot of folks here today, Noel. There's a good crowd on hand. Ooh, and a good save there. Brodina for 3. Off the mark. Ellsberger chases it down to the corner. Beck with the dribble around the perimeter, all the way around the perimeter, from one side to the other. Going to try and break away, drive in. She'll draw the foul. Not sure if it's on Langenwalter or Piper Nelson. And he's looking at Piper, I believe.
Yep, that is correct.
That's Piper's first.
Nice play by Beck. She dribbled from the point to the wing and could see an open lane on the baseline and took advantage of it. Baseline attack and quick reverses have been good for the Firebirds today.
Beck's first free throw is good. She's 2 of 3 from the line unofficially today. The second of 2 to make it an 8-point lead. Got the mark. Gracie Falk will retrieve, and she'll inbound it for the Huskies. Gracie's going to bring it up into the front court. Gives Brodina a little left arm push. She tries to go up, falls down, jump ball, possession arrow. Look at Coach Watson talking to that referee that it happened down in front. He wanted the foul call.
Yes,
and
he did.
I'm not so sure I disagree with him.
It's been physical under the basket today, for sure. They've definitely let him play under the basket. The fouls that are called have been outside.
Claire Langenwalter for 3. That was too easy for her. Goes right into the hands of Piper after that ball was wrestled for on the floor. Huskies need a big possession here. Big offensive possession for the Huskies. Gracie, guarded by Brodina to Piper. Piper's going to take the long three, short. And they're going to say underneath, pushing foul on Claire Woods.
Yep, she can't buy a break today.
Somebody over on the fan sideline over there is getting on the referee pretty good. He was pointing over there and telling him to be quiet. Wasn't quite agreeing with the calls going against the Lady Huskies.
This is a West Fargo crew headed up by Peyton Roloff. He is an experienced official out of the EDC.
Drive to the bucket. Oh, and Claire Langenwalter had her feet set still, but Hofstad run right into her and drew the foul.
Yep, good play by Hofstad, driving to the basket. She's going to be rewarded with 2 foul shots.
I wonder if Janae Martinson, the free throw is good by Hofstad. Janae Martinson, if she had an older sister that played a couple years ago, and she, I think she went to play college ball somewhere. I can't remember where. There's a little, what do you call it, on the back?
Yep, a little bit of an on-the-back foul
by Ellsberger.
So the officials now are trying to clean some of this up.
9-point lead here. Still single-digit lead here for the Firebirds. Lady Huskies got to respond here pretty quick.
The Firebirds stick with the press. A good idea. They can afford to pressure up front but fall back as the Huskies advance.
Cambry Moak comes to the right. She'll hand it off to Piper Nelson. Piper shakes and bakes, goes into the paint. Little floater, couldn't quite buy that one. Gets her own rebound, kicks it out to Cambry Moak. Taylor Moak for 3 off the bank, no good.
Almost got the bank to work.
Almost had the bank to work. I thought Cambry got pushed underneath and he called it out of bounds off of Cambry.
They didn't see the push.
I
They didn't
guess
see
not,
the body.
I guess. 5 minutes to go here in regulation.
2-3 half-court trap. Right to the baseline.
Brodina for 3. Off the mark. Little turnaround. I don't know what that was, hook or whatever. Brodina on the putback. Woods on the rebound. Claire Woods and Hofstad mixed it up, and Claire Woods coming out on the top side of that one.
Claire had that look, me or not me? I'm not really sure, and we've got a 30-second timeout.
All right, so we'll keep it here there, Noel. Let me go through some of the other sponsors, too, as well, during this Carlson Family Insurance timeout. I want to thank Red River Communications, of course, Sanford Health, Red River Valley Western Railroad, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, Corner Drug, your prescription specialists, Red River Grain, Country Financial of Wahpeton, and Casey Formanak, All Seasons Car Wash, and by the way, Jay Juleson is running for Wahpeton City Council. That's paid for on his own behalf. Jay Juleson for City Council. Minn Kota Ag Products, Bell Bank, Gripper Sports of downtown Wahpeton, and don't forget Comfy Vibes of Breckenridge. Comfy Vibes and Erica Rizak. Channel Seeds and Matt Bones, Superior Builders, Wahpeton Daily News, Smith Motors of Wahpeton, your certified GMC Chevrolet dealer, Essentia Health of Wahpeton, and Giant Seeds and Snacks. Again, don't forget the Studio 22 Design shout-out line is open. Woods gets the inbound pass. She goes and faces the bucket, and she loses her footing, goes down on the floor, no call. And we'll go the other way. Firebirds now with a chance to break this one open into double digits. And losing the handle out of that one out of bounds will be Goss, and it'll be Husky ball with 4.5 to go. And we'll see what happens here with Claire Wood. She's got the ball. Clears it up ahead to Piper Nelson into the front court. Piper behind the back, but loses that dribble.
That's an unfortunate turnover.
Yep. But
nice hustle.
Taylor Moak coming up from behind to squeeze that one away. And that she tries to get it up to Piper Nelson, and it'll get knocked out of bounds.
Let's see what the Huskies do out of bounds here. Should be interesting. It'd be great if you could generate some offense out of this and get a quick score.
Claire Woods looking for somebody to clean out there underneath for her, but she gets double teamed down low. Piper Nelson for 3. Got it. Piper trying to keep the Lady Huskies into it. Her second 3 of the second half.
That's a big shot. It puts them in much better shape. Down 6 with 4 to go.
Beck Over near the scoring table. Over to Brodina on the far wing. Down low, the pass goes to Brodina. Right there is Taylor Malk. And Brodina backs her way in. Coach Watson wanted the foul on that and didn't get that one as Brodina picks up 2.
Nice power-up shot under the basket from Brodina. 24 on the game for her.
Another 3 for Piper Nelson. Step back 3. She was in front of the line and stepped back to pull in the 3, and the Huskies cut it to 5.
The three-point line is keeping the Huskies alive in this game. And now the Devils Lake fans are not happy.
And Coach Klein is all over the referees. Over to Ashlyn Max for 2. Here we go again, folks. It's a 3-point game. Up ahead to Brodina. Oh, and I think
everybody's going to want to travel on that one.
I was going to say everybody.
But a great move by Brodina to attack quickly.
Yep. And I don't know.
I think we got a warning. We got officials warning. They do that to avoid timeouts, or avoid technical fouls. So officials have the leeway to administer a warning. It gets recorded in the book.
Piper going to dribble across the timeline. Cambry Malk looked at the 3, under 3 to play. Ashlyn Max. Taylor Malk, who's played a pivotal role here in quarter number 4 for the Lady Huskies. Max, 14 on the shot clock. Lead is 5. Piper Nelson shakes, goes to the left side. Little jumper for 2 from 17 for Piper Nelson. Holy cow.
It's not often you see a step-through move 17 feet from the bucket, but she can pull that off.
It worked.
Great shot.
Beck drives, collision. Oh, and how can that be a charge? Well, she was in the circle, wasn't she?
She's in the restraining circle, yep.
That's Taylor's 3rd. The bucket for Beck was good, so she's got 2 in the books.
Great quick attack by Beck, recognizing the defense wasn't really ready and the help side wasn't there. Catching the defender within the restraining circle, high on the glass to finish the play. That's a big play for the Firebirds. Coach Klein is still talking to the official.
And the referee down there taking up some time too and saying, hey, settle down here, kids. That was a long sermon there.
Yeah, that's Peyton Roloff trying to impart some wisdom to these players about crunch time.
Beck looking for her 10th. Couldn't get it. And that one's going to go off the foot of the Firebirds.
And that was a decisive call.
It sure was.
He did not hesitate. He was very audible with it. He let everybody know who's getting the ball.
Went off the foot of Hofstad, and now the Firebirds call off the press. As we approach the 2-minute mark, Huskies trail by 5.
Ellsberger is playing on the top side of Claire. A quick reversal might be easier to get her the ball.
There it is. Up, miss. Oh, and that might be frustration. No, jump ball call. Possession arrow to the Firebirds.
Great lob pass. Did you see, was that Gracie that made that lob pass?
I think it was, yep.
That was excellent, well placed.
Timeout,
but still
Huskies.
No basket.
Wow, timeout Huskies. We're going to take a timeout. We'll talk about Coach Klein. Wanted the foul because he said the one referee called it, but we're going to take a break with 2 minutes to go. Huskies trail by 5.
Important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Every morning, we start our day with a purpose. To care for each other. Beyond hospital or clinic walls. Helping people feel seen and heard. Because family, friends, and community mean everything to us.
This is who we are, and this is what we care about.
Hey there. So we have
Huskies were confused who was going to take it inbounds. And Now it is going to be Firebird ball. Jump ball possession arrow was with. Now we got a travel turnover on Beck down there.
I guess the Huskies will inbound after all, won't they?
Yeah, they will, won't they?
And the student body's starting to get into it a little bit too.
Yep, and I've got some shout-outs to get to here, folks. I will as soon as I can. We got a close game here with 1:59. Piper for 3 off the back heel, and a rebound comes off to Hofstad. Now the Huskies got to come up with a defensive stop here. Coach Watson on his feet, cheering on his team. Hofstad at the point. Cambry Malk all over. No foul called. Brown pushes away. The 7th grader, Ashlyn Max. Brodina looks low. Ellsberger. Back out top to Brodina. Drives. Little floater from 6 is good.
That's a big bucket for the Firebirds. Nice floater in the middle of the lane for Brodina.
7-point lead. Huskies got to answer, and they got to answer quick. Even if it's just a 2, Noel, they just got to get some points here. Piper Nelson drives, floater up, off the glass for 2. Piper got another bucket. Lead back to 5. 1 minute to play. Huskies with 2 fouls. No fouls to give. If they foul the Firebirds, they're in the bonus. Brown off of Ellsberger's. She bobbles it. Brodina out to the top. Hofstad. Beck. Huskies.
Chewing up clock. Very deliberate, chewing up clock.
7 on the shot clock. Falk with the defensive pressure gets the steal. Woods brings it across the timeline into the hands of Cambry Malk. She gets pushed from behind. Ellsberger with the foul, I believe, and it is a non-shooting foul.
How about the great defensive play from Gracie Falk coming up with that ball? You know the Firebirds, late in the shot clock, they want to go to Brodina and just have her take it to the bucket.
25
Gracie
seconds.
Falk just totally threw a wrench in their plans.
2-possession game. Lady Huskies got to score quick. Woods goes down. Now Cambry goes down. There's a foul, and Cambry's foot is hurting. She's going to get up and walk it off. The tough junior. 19.3 seconds to go. I think that was just the 5th foul. So that will be a shooting foul bonus for Cambry.
You've got Claire Langenwalter at the table ready to come in. She had the hot hand earlier.
3-point shooter. Cambry's first free throw is off the mark. Could have used that one. Cambry so far today. Let's see if I can reverse jinx her. She's 0 for 2 from the line. That one off the mark as well. Oh, and a quick pop out. The Huskies got to score quick. Gracie. Jumper inside the mark. Woods put back up and in. She's going to the line for the and one. How about that positioning for Claire Woods?
Great position, great rebound, but finishing with the left hand. By doing that, if she tries to shoot that with her right hand, it's going to be a block, and Huskies get nothing. Instead, by finishing with her left hand on the left side, high off the glass, they get a chance at a 3-point play. Anything can happen here.
Claire Woods free throw to cut it to 2. And do we have a timeout? Got some confusion, some players coming in yet.
No timeouts, though.
Claire Woods.
Hold on, we got one now.
Oh, Mia, goodness. All right, let me go through the. We'll keep it here. Put the Carlson Family Insurance timeout up here. I'll go through the shout-outs. The Doctor family, they're watching, and they're tuning in from Wadena. Let's go from all the Langenwalters and Karen Fitton, too. They must be in from Seattle right now. They're in watching, cheering on the Huskies and the Langenwalters, the girls. Cambry's grandpa is watching, cheering on all the Lady Huskies, so thank you, Cambry's grandpa. And Linda Langenwalter watching Claire and Ella and all of Lady Huskies from Everett, Washington. So there's my Washington crew from the Langenwalters. I'm sure there's other people watching. Everybody else is excited. I'm excited. There's 2 minutes or 12 seconds to go in a 2-point lead.
Yeah.
Calm me down.
Exactly.
Calm me down, Noel.
As an assistant coach, I used to like to sneak out of the huddle and tell the officials, look, we're trying for a steal. We're not necessarily going to foul right away. we are going for the steal early, and then we're going to foul if we have to.
True. Now, does Coach Klein draw up some sort of charge, try to draw a foul right away? Because they are in the shooting.
I think maybe a deep ball with Brodina breaking deep.
Could be. Gracie Falk on Brodina, one of Coach Watson's best defensive players. There's a screen in the pick. Quickly in. Piper Nelson knocks it away. Lady Husky ball over right there. Ashlyn Mack.
How about that?
Claire Langewalter just about shook the ever-living heck out of
everybody, and we have a timeout.
Coach Watson taking the timeout. What do we have left, he said? 30-second timeout? It looks like they're going to take a full
Looks like it's going to be a full.
All right, let's keep it here. That's too fun. We got to talk about that. It was tipped away there by Piper. Ashlyn Max made the kind of go for it. Let it go, made the decision to let it go. It was that close. The back referee said it's Lady Husky ball, and I saw Claire Langewalter come up and shake Ashlyn like, yeah, that away. And I was like, what'd I do?
Ashlyn's decision to reach in and pull back last second got the Huskies the ball.
Seventh grader making that decision.
And you could see everybody in the gym was looking at the baseline official.
Yes.
And it's not necessarily his call. It's the trail guy's call.
And
the baseline's responsibilities toward the baseline.
All right, so now what are you looking for? You got your three-point shooters in there. You got Claire Langewalter, Ashlyn Max, Piper Nelson. I think Claire Woods is out right now unless she checked back in during the timeout. I don't see her standing, so she might be sitting. So she might be coming in, too, in case that 2 points open down low.
So it's your best sideline play. You have plenty of time to run your sideline play into something that you want to see. You have time for a ball reversal. You have time for possibly a screen roll. It doesn't have to be a three-pointer. A two is just as good because then you get an extra frame.
That's Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Let's have fun, folks. Here we go. 9.8 seconds to go. Huskies with the ball in front of their own bench. Claire Langewalter will inbound. Ball comes into Gracie Falk. Ashlyn Max gets pressure. Oh, looks for Piper. Saved by Woods, but it's going to go right into the hands of Beck. Not what the Lady Huskies wanted.
Yep, another miscommunication.
Yep.
On this side, they were looking to skip pass back to the bench, but we had a cutter over there. That was Piper Nelson. She decided to cut through the lane. At the same time, I believe Max was trying to skip past to her.
So Beck at the line. She has missed a couple of free throws today. She needs to miss at least one for the Huskies, and she does. Now a big rebound for the Huskies. If not, Coach Watson does not have a timeout left, so the Lady Huskies need to travel a long way in 3 seconds. That one's good. Quickly, Piper Nelson to half court, puts up the shot. Off the mark, just off to the side. And your final score will be a 58-55 victory for the Firebirds. Stay tuned for our post-game show, brought to you by First Community Credit Union. We'll have our Optimum Rehab Player of the Game coming up too as well. And we're going to take a break and take a little breath here, and we'll be back to talk about this one right after this. Stay with us, folks.
To tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make,
cha-ching,
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. the Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Having the right insurance team will change the way you view insurance. Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm. My staff and I believe insurance is a tool that can help you plan for what can go wrong so you can focus and invest in what can go right.
Amanda and her team are dedicated to serving you and the community. They are local, committed, and a trusted insurance team. See why they've been voted Best Insurance Agency 7 years and counting.
Come see us. We'd love a chance to work with you too.
Smith Motors in Wahpeton, our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great, and if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
We know switching banks takes time. But what if we told you that at Bell Bank, we have a team that knows you by name?
Worth it.
Or real people that answer the phone within 22 seconds.
Worth it.
A bank that you can trust that will never hit you with sneaky fees?
It's so worth it.
Switch and see why Bell Bank is worth it. Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Minn Kota Ag Products has helped farmers with all their agricultural needs as the farming industry has expanded. They provide farmers with all their chemical, fertilizer, seed, grain, and elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. Proud to be a partner in your operation since 1941. Download the MKAP Grower 360 app from your app store today to see current market prices, your tickets, and any essential information for your operation. Thanks for all your hard work.
At Interstate Engineering, we're more than engineers and surveyors. We're partners in building stronger communities. For 50 years, we've partnered with communities across the Great Plains region, from airports to water systems, transportation to recreation. Our team delivers innovative solutions with integrity, loyalty, and a passion for helping others. Interstate Engineering, improving life, one community at a time.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
What does primary care mean to us? At Sanford Health, it means being there when and where you need it most. It means building a relationship, because when a provider really knows you, they can deliver the best care for every aspect of your health and your life. So what does primary care mean for you? It means understanding your health for today and for where you're headed next. It means a lifetime of care for a lifetime of you.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best Checking for students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student-checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wahpetondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
Welcome back to Wahpeton High School, home of the Lady Huskies today. They hosted the Devils Lake Firebirds, and the Lady Huskies fall by 3 points in a well-played game. It was an interesting game, to say the least. But first of all, welcome to our First Community Credit Union post-game show. First Community Credit Union. Yeah, Noel said those were really crackling there at the end. And First Community Credit Union, make your dreams affordable with competitive rates and flexible terms with our products. First Community Credit Union. We'll talk about our Optimum Rehab player of the game here shortly. And again, we're joined in by head coach Brian Watson here joins me now. And or you're in 4, yeah. 3 was the cordless mic. Are you there?
I think so.
All right. Take a breath here for a second. I'll go through the scoring here quick. First for the Devils Lake Firebirds, 9 points from Ava Beck, 2 for Tripke, 4 for Goss, 9 for Ellsberger. She had 8 in the first half, 2 points for Presley Brown, and Emma Hornstein finishes, or Hofstad, excuse me, not Hornstein. Emma Hofstad finishes with 3. And then leading the way here for the Devils Lake Firebirds with 28 was Tylee Brodina. Taking a look at the Lady Huskies scoring here, unofficially, of course, Taylor Malk finishes with 2, 7 points for Ashlyn Max. She had a 3-point field goal in the first half. 4 points for Cambry Malk, 2 points for Gracie Falk, 3 for Ella Langenwalter, 9 points for Claire Langenwalter. Then Claire Woods in double figures with 13, and Piper Nelson leads the Lady Huskies with 15 to finish it up here. The scoring for the Lady Huskies again falling 55-58. Noel Eckroth back up here in the booth with me. Noel, and again, we saw a good game. You talk about the 3-point buckets here. The Lady Huskies had three 3-pointers in a row to start out the second half, and they were on fire. And Coach, what'd you think of that?
Well, I mean, I asked the girls, we need to go out and we need to get started right away here.
in the second half, we need to get stops. And we need to score and stops, and we didn't want to try and get it all back at once, and we needed to execute. We didn't run anything in the first half. In that second quarter, we really didn't run an offensive set at all. We just kind of ran up and down the floor. And when we started out the third quarter, we ran our offense, we executed it, and we got really good looks, and we made them. It makes a big difference when we execute like that.
Yeah. The first quarter, it starts out 12-12, and then at halftime you drop by 11. And you must have went in at halftime, and you had to talk about the transition. Noel, what did you say there about it at halftime that Coach Watson was going to talk about? He wanted to talk about transition?
Well, I felt at halftime definitely transition, the 2-on-1s, 3-on-2s, some missed opportunities. And then defensively, probably a few defensive rotations, a little bit off. And then getting back on defense a couple times.
You mean the stuff that we talked about before the game?
And they usually come up at halftime too, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, those are the things that we talked about. I mean, I said before the game, I said, hey, you guys watch these two games out here before ours. You got to get back on defense. You know, we had talked about it in film too. It's on the scouting report. I can tell you that right now. And then we worked on some of the defense that we played tonight. We haven't had a chance to spend a lot of time on it. But, you know, when you're in practice, you can't simulate a game. And, yeah, you're able to get steals right away without them rotating the ball. And then we talk about that, hey, you're not going to be able to do that in the game, and you're going to have to be able to force them to swing it to the other side. And when they do, then you got to sprint to get over there. And we didn't do that, you know. But the thing is, we were able to make up for it in the third quarter and kind of rebound from it. And our defense was better in the second half, but it still wasn't really where it needed to be. And I do think that a lot of the youth of our team showed in this game. And it's hard when you're young, you know, you get sped up, and, you know, the game is too fast at some points. And if I watch this back, that's what I'm going to see. I'm going to see that it's just too fast for our team right now. But we settled down a little bit, and we showed that we can play at the right pace. And if we can learn from this, like I told them, I said, hey, it doesn't come down to the last play. Yeah, we had a shot, we turned it over, whatever. But if we do some of the things that we needed to do, we're not even in that position. You know, and I could go down the list, we make free throws, we probably win the game.
Yep.
You know what I mean? If we don't foul, you know, in certain situations, we probably win the game. So, again, there's just things that we have to learn from and we have to be better at. And I think that we, as a team, grew up again. You know, we took another step because we certainly could have just went away and lost this game by 20 points. I can tell you that right now. And I think, you know, maybe in the past maybe that's something that happens. But this team's got a lot of fight, and I think you saw that on the floor tonight. I'm happy with the way that we competed. Okay, and that's all that I'm really asking for. I want our team to compete. I want them to have an opportunity to win. We competed. We had an opportunity to win. We didn't win it, but we had an opportunity to. I can't really ask for anything more.
Right.
I think what I told the girls in the locker room, I said, I think if we play this team and play the same type of game later in the season, we win the game. And that, to me, that's more important, because I think that we would. I think if we play the same type of game later in the season, I think we come out on top. So we have to take that, we have to learn from it, and we have to put ourselves in a position to play them again, play another good game like this, and come out on top.
I love your mindset about coming out and competing. And I think one thing you notice with your team, with the young Huskies out there, nobody quit. They're battling right to the end. And so I think they're giving you what you want.
Yeah, they're giving it their all. You know, I think there's sometimes in there where they get just disappointed in themselves, and they have to have next play mentality. You can't worry about a play that you didn't make or a basket that you didn't make. That play's over. You can't do anything about that. You have to be on the next play. The score is 0-0. That's the mentality that you have to play with. And again, young players, it's hard to be in that mentality. But I think we're kind of getting there. We're taking steps towards that mentality and being able to play a full game.
Don't forget, folks, we got our Optimum Rehab Player of the Game coming up here shortly. Noel and I will announce that, but I also got to give a quick shout-out to Joel and Roseanne Lisney. They texted in late there, and I just got to it now. And Chris Kappas, the family, is down visiting Danette's mom. So Chris Kappas and family watching and cheering on the Lady Huskies. So quick shout-outs to those two folks as well. And then One thing, quick question before I let you go, because I know you got people to talk to, B-Dub, but one of the things I want to say is you had a Fargo crew here today. Did you see an EDC-style basketball game today? I mean, there was some questionable calls, we'll say.
I said in the locker room after the game, I said, this is an old EDC game.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
I said those exact words to the girl. This is what it's like. This is what it's going to be like late in the season.
Yeah, you get
Come
to
playoff time,
yep.
it's going to be like this. We have to be prepared for games like this. This is a varsity basketball game.
Yep.
I said that. I said, this was an old EDC matchup. That's what it was like.
Yep.
And that's the way games are going to be late in the season. And we have to be ready for those. We have to come in with that mindset. Hey, it's going to be physical. We talked about that too, and we have to be ready for that type of game. We got to be able to play that way.
All right, Brian Watson, your girls fall to 2-4, but you got Region 1 action coming up here now for the girls coming up next. Next week you got Central Cass and Northern Cass here on January 9th. So good luck to you the rest of the week, and we'll see you at the coaches show. I guess you got to put up with me. I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, so we got a boys game over in Breckenridge to do.
Yeah.
So.
All right,
Coach.
All right, sounds good.
Nice job by the girls.
Yep, thanks.
Send it on for us.
Yep,
All right, Noel. We'll call this one. You want to put that headset on so it doesn't crackle in your? I'll let you switch headsets here, and maybe it won't be as bad. Does that one sound any better?
Oh, this one's smooth as glass.
All right, so we'll have to switch out the headsets there and get that switched out for us the next time. All right, Noel, you were down and you presented our Optimum Rehab Player of the Game. We want you to be able to do all the things you want to do. Stop and see Dr. Tony and visit our webpage at myoptimumrehab.com. Our Optimum Rehab Player of the Game goes to
Tylee Brodina.
How about that? There's
fantastic effort by her for the Firebirds. 28 points, Tylee Brodina. And it looks like 1-3. That was a big shot when she made that three.
Yeah, it was. She stepped back over here in the corner right down below us and put that three away. So she had 12 in the first half and 16 in the second half, and she found the open spots.
She played really well. And those points are pretty evenly paced throughout the game, not really in bunches. Like you said, 12 and a half and 16 and a half.
Yep.
Yeah, she was a very consistent player and probably one of their best defenders, too, I thought.
Yeah, she did. She did play the ball well. And no other double-figure scorers for Devils Lake, at least unofficially. I had 9 for Ellsberger, who had a great first half. She had 8 in the first half. And then 9 points for Beck also, who had 9 points for the...
Yeah, Beck had an excellent second half. Ellsberger had the nice first half, of course. But I thought Ellsberger, the thing she did really well is she played EDC-style defense on Claire Woods, fronting, switching up top and bottom side, pass denial. So defensively, I thought Ellsberger was kind of their anchor.
Well, partner, that's it. Happy 2026.
Happy New Year.
All right.
2026. It's going to be a great year.
Glad you're back on with us, and we're going to get you a little bit more busy here now as we move on in January. We've got a busy schedule. Check out our website, 3bordersportsnetwork.com. That's 3 with the number 3, and our full schedule will be on there. And again, like Brian said, he and I will be back tomorrow for some Cowboy basketball over in Breckenridge as they host Border West tomorrow. So that'll be a battle of 6A squads.
Some good basketball on both sides of the river.
I think so. There is, sure is. And that January 17th matchup that we're going to have over at NDSCS, both boys and girls games will be fun to watch.
And everybody's kind of circling that on the calendar already. The matchups are so intriguing in the boys game and the girls game as well. I think it could go either way. Last year, we had a fantastic overtime boys game. We could be in for the same type of games this year once again.
I absolutely agree. And we saw a lot of Cowgirls in attendance today scouting. They've got a big game tomorrow against Hillcrest, so we wish them luck in that. But, yeah. All right, man. Thank you. Congratulations. Nice job, and welcome back again. Happy New Year, everybody. From Three Borders Sports Network, your final score, 58-55. The Devils Lake Firebirds defeat the Wahpeton Lady Huskies. For Noel Eckroth, Brian Watson, and everybody here at Three Borders Sports Network, I'm Joe Schreiner. Thanks, and have a great New Year, and we'll see you tomorrow from Breckenridge High School. Game time at 4 o'clock, I believe, if not 4:30. Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow.
Just about to stray away center field.
got to think.
Okay.
Now we're going to go. Do you want to go green light first? Or
I usually do the output one.
You do the output.
Yep. YouTube.
We got YouTube, and I'm going to have to find the game, I bet.
Yep. Hit the little back arrow when it shows.
Okay, we'll go back.
And
all
click.
right, we got right here.
Yep. And then end.
We'll go end stream.
Yep.